Hey all, this is Xenoxis, and this is the Xenoxis Show for the 14th of July 2017. Last time I showed you the My Little Pony McDonald's figurines, 3 of them, and I showed the coffee thing, or not the coffee thing, but the tea thing, like the tea which is coffee, pretty much, because there's espresso in it, so yeah. And it's really, really good, like it's a good coffee replacement, you know. It still has like coffee-esque taste, but it's tea, so you know, like, and it's super, super healthy because of the ingredients, and it's really, really good. But yeah, so now I think I'm gonna talk about the hearthstone decks. The thing is, I'm worried about the volume because I have the volume pretty high on this, and the hearthstone in-game volume is pretty high, so I'm gonna have to remove my headphones. When I start it up, I'm gonna have to remove the headphones so I don't blow my ears out, because I have 20 now in volume, and the volume in Hearthstone is super high currently, so yeah. Normally I have it on 13, so you can kind of get, you know, how high the volume will be. And yeah, I'm gonna have to like resize the window and stuff like that, so let's go here. See how this goes. Now I can of course not hear myself now because I need to wear the headphones to do that, so we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully everything doesn't fuck up. Now I cannot even see. Ho ho ho! There's a crazy set of rules each week, and I'm gonna have to turn this down a ton. But that's not too bad actually. And then not full screen, right? Okay. Should I just turn down the resolution? No, I should not turn on the resolution. I should leave the resolution the same. But then you just resize it like this. Boom. Because I don't need to have it that big. And then we'll go to my collection here. I might have to resize it a bit. Should I cover the paladin first? Yeah, I should. I should cover my paladin first. Just resizing it a little bit. There we go. That should probably be enough. I'm gonna make it slightly higher here. We go. Then we move this on to the left side here. That should be decent enough. So I'm gonna go with some of my Hearthstone decks. You know, and I now put Xenoxis of the decks. This is kind of my own creations, so you know, like, I understand, you know, like, yeah, these are my own creations, you know, like, this is not a net deck, and some of them are pretty simple. Some of the decks are just meant to be fun and not meant to be competitive or anything, like they don't perform super well. This deck is pretty interesting. This deck is a quest paladin deck, like the last Kaleidosaur, which, as you know, is not a good quest. But the thing I thought about was, like, how do I make the deck work? Like, getting to Galvadon is really hard. But the thing is, this deck can win without even getting to Galvadon. That's the whole thing, like, a lot of times you won't finish it. And the thing I thought about, like, let's just have the amount of buffs. Like, let's just have the amount of cards that buffs that are, like, the exact amount that you need. Like, you need to play 6 spells on your minions, okay? Like the last Kaleidosaur, 1 mana legendary quest, cast 6 spells on your minions. The reward is of course the Galvadon, which adapts 5 times. I forgot exactly the stats on Galvadon, but he adapts 5 times. So you can get pretty nutty, and normally by the time you play Galvadon, it will take a long time before you play him. So at that point, generally, mages will have wasted their polymorphs. Shamans are very likely to have wasted their hexes on your, like, already buff minions or on your tougher stuff. So yeah, like, sure, they can use save it for your Galvadon, but then, like, that's the thing, like, you put them in a pressure spot, like, do they save their spells for Galvadon? But what if Galvadon doesn't even come out, you know, like, they take that risk, you know, like, you know, because I've had only like 1 game where Galvadon got out. I've had like, I think 3 or 4 matches with this deck so far, The first one didn't go well, but I won the other 3, I think. But anyway, some of the other cards here. We have 2 adaptations, which is of course a common card. Adapt a friendly minion. This has the potential to be pretty bonkers. Like, people say, oh, the 1 mana is too expensive, it's not worth playing with Trump or Kiparian. Like, no. But like, you know, it's... The whole thing with how a lot of famous streamers or players of Hearthstone that are skilled at it works is like, a lot of times it's just they always try and think about the meta, like you don't want to play this in constructed because this is not good in the meta, like these decks wouldn't be good. But the thing is, like, most decks, even really bad ones, can reach rank 10 if you're good enough with the deck. But it also depends on when you play, because a lot of times when you see famous streamers and stuff that, what am I looking at? I should look at the camera there. It's really hard to look at the camera because it's a bit like, there is the camera, I'm looking straight forward, but I'm looking to the side for some weird reason on my eyes. I don't know why I'm doing that. Like, I swear I'm looking forward, like I'm looking straight into the camera now. But I'm looking off to the side automatically. What the fuck is up with that? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I'm tired. Because I didn't sleep much. I only slept 5 hours and 40 minutes, boy. But anyway, so yeah, because, you know, like, the thing is, like, when you see them make like a free-to-play deck that managed to reach Legend, then you have to realize they managed to reach Legend with that. Those players who are skillful, you know how to make the good trades and stuff like that. The thing is also that often when they do that, they create a new account. And the thing you should know about, if you create a new account, you're matched up against new players. And that means that them, with their big advantage and their knowledge of the game, they can just pwn the shit out of other people who are really bad. Which is extremely unfair for the other people, you know, like... And then it's just like bullshit that stuff like that is kind of promoted and stuff that, like... I can understand, like, I only have, for example, 1 Smurf account, but the reason why I have this is to just earn the Murloc thing, because I haven't played on that account for a long time, but I'm not that far off from getting the Murloc. And I might, you know, I might create more, or use some of the other ones that I used for Heroes of the Storm, used in order to, like, try and get some of the card packs that you get. But I believe the card packs, your main account doesn't get it, only certain other ones get it. I kind of forgot exactly how it works, because yeah, under new shaman hero Mogul when our recruit reaches level 20, earn a pack when our recruit reaches level 20, earn a pack, earn a pack, earn a pack. So you earn a pack for 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 recruits. So the first one will give you the Morgul Oracle and the pack, and then the second recruit will earn you another pack at level 20, then a third, and so that. So you have 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you actually have to recruit 5 people. The first one will only gain you the Morgul, the Oracle, then you need 4 more to earn the actual packs. Okay. And it's like level 20 across all classes. And certain classes are of course better when it's like free to play and stuff like that. You have to remember they started at really low ranks, and if you know kinda what works really well, you can easily make a pretty good deck that you can win easily with. Mages are kinda recommended because you can make a really cheap mage that can win pretty easily. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, anyway, we should continue on here. So you have 2 adaptations, of course, which, you know, is pretty decent. Sometimes you can get pretty insane stuff from it, and just using it on this bonus word, like you can get Divine Shield, for example, and sure, Hand of Protection does the same thing, but you already have Hand of Protection also in the deck. So being able to, for example, if you have already put Hand of Protection or something, then like you use put something else. And there's so many good things. Like putting Poisonous, for example, on a thing that already has Divine Shield on it, means that you can then like kill off something instantly. Like you can kill off like really big minions, because poison is really powerful and stuff. So that's really nice. We have 2 adaptations, of course, as I said. Then we have 2 Ardent Squires with 1 shield. The thing I thought about with this deck was combine kinda a bit of my Divine Shield deck with a lot of Divine Shield minions, because they are annoying as fuck to remove, a lot of Divine Shield minions, and then of course buff the minions with Divine Shield, because that makes them even more annoying. So I don't have super many minions in the deck, but the thing is, generally the minions that I have tend to be rather sticky and really annoying to remove. And even if someone has a lot of removal, the thing is kind of like a lot of times with this deck I will sit on a low amount of cards, like 3 cards, and sometimes I almost run out of cards, but I never feel that I run out of cards completely, just because of the fact that, you know, like, because of the fact that my minions are pretty sticky and pretty annoying to remove, because Ardent Squire, of course, cannot be removed by a ping from a mage. They need to ping it once, and then need to ping it again to kill it, pretty much, you know. And sometimes you make mages waste spells, you know, and sometimes, yes, they can just use arcane missiles, but there aren't that many mages that actually run arcane missiles, unless of course they get one from a babbling book and stuff that, and you know, things like that. But yeah, then we have 2 Divine Strength, which of course is just +1, +2, which of course is OMG, it's so bad. But if you really think, like a lot of people saying, like, OMG, run Blessing of Kings instead. But the thing is, Blessing of Kings for 4 mana, I consider it to be way worse, because like, it's 4 mana. And if you think about what this would give in stats for 4 mana, like if you think like, if there becomes like a better Divine Strength, for example, like, I don't know what I would call it, but I really hope that could be something in an expansion, which would be basically like, the 1 push would instead of course be like a 4+, but then the thing that's 2 would then be 8, so it would be like +4 +8 then, like for 4 mana, which would make it way better than Blessing of Kings. But yeah, because Divine Strength does give you pretty good. And the thing is, when you put it on a minion with Divine Shield, and even if you just put it on something like a guy, like a lot of times I just put this on a, you know, Silverhand Recruit. A Silverhand Recruit gets pretty buffed up because it's a 1/1 that goes to a 2/4. And then that 2/4 will often have Divine Shield as well. And then if you adapt it and you give it like Poisonous or +1/+1, or like if you give it Wind Fury or like +3 attack or +3 more health, you know, there's a lot of really nasty stuff you can do. Then of course 2 Hand of Protections, you know, to give more Divine Shields out. Then we have 2 Lost in the Jungle. This is just to put stuff on the board, which generally, if you just have a bunch of Silverhand Recruits out on the board, then a lot of people often don't want to waste like a Flame Strike or a Blizzard. Blizzard is more common that they use, but yeah, Lost in the Jungle, you know, are not seen as that powerful. But the thing with this deck is to pump out a lot of weaker guys, like a lot of Silverhand Recruits that you can then buff up to ridiculous levels. Then, of course, I'm actually running out of time kind of bit here, so I will see you all in part 3 when we will finish the rest of the